Triangle. The 7th chapter in the syllabus which we're going to deal with is triangles. Triangle. What is a triangle? In mathematics, we have a definition of triangle in its own manner. So let's see the introduction of a triangle. The introduction of a triangle. As triangle refers, clearly I have a triangle which is separated into tri plus angle. So a triangle is formed by tri and angle. Tri refers to 3. And angle refers to the angle which we have out here. So any figure which has 3 angles or a figure which has 3 angles involved is called a triangle. As we see, a triangle looks in the shape of this. It has 3 angles, angle 1, angle 2 and angle 3. So triangle has 3 angles, angle 1, angle 2, angle 3 is how we get the 3 angles in a triangle. Triangle, a figure which involves 3 angles, is what is called a triangle and looks in this shape: angle 1, angle 2, angle 3. So a triangle has 3 angles, 3 sides, and 3 vertices. So a triangle has 3 angles, 3 sides and 3 vertices. Study of 3 angles of a solid figure, of a geometrical figure, is what we refer as triangle. Now that we have discussed about the definition of a triangle or what a triangle looks like, we have next the properties involved with triangles. The first property is about congruency of triangles. Before we understand the congruency of triangles, let's try to connect the congruency definition with the triangle. What is congruency? Let's see the definition in brief. Congruency. What is congruency? Before we get into the actual mathematical definition, say for example, I have taken a picture of mine on a mobile phone. I have taken the picture twice. So this is my picture 1. And this is my picture 2. When I take the picture immediately, I see that both the pictures are similar, quite similar. Therefore, I say the picture clicked immediately one after the other are said to be congruent because they are exactly same to each other. Or say for example, I take a 1 rupee coin. Imagine I take a 1 rupee coin of the year 2013 and I take a similar coin out here of the different year, say 2015. So I take another object of the year 2015 and this also is a 1 rupee coin of the year 2015. then these two coins are said to be congruent to each other, because when I put one coin over the other, the thickness and the size are same. And when we look into them side by side, I only see the ear being different, but the coins are same. So this is an example of congruent coins. Congruent coins are the coins which are equal in all respects. So finally, I define congruency to be the two quantities are said to be congruent if they are equal in all respects. Equal in thickness, equal in size, equal in shape, and equal in quality is how we see the congruency. Congruency of two pictures of mine clicked, congruency of two coins which are taken of the different years. Congruency equal in all respects. So I define congruency two quantities which are equal in all respects is how I define the congruency. Two quantities which are equal in all respects are said to be congruent quantities. Congruent photos, congruent coins is how I understand the definition of congruency. Now that we have discussed about congruency of two different quantities, now comes the concept of discussing the congruency for triangles. So let's see the rules for congruency of triangles. The topic of the session, congruency of triangles. So for example, I have two triangles ABC and DEF. The two triangles are said to be congruent if they are equal in all respects, is what we have defined congruency in the previous session. Now, triangle ABC and DEF are the two triangles I have considered. Triangle ABC is said to be congruent. The symbol I use for congruent is this. Triangle ABC is congruent to triangle DEF if they are equal in all respects, in the sense that they are equal in sides, equal in angles is what we understand, or equal in area. So if the first thing for congruency is the corresponding sides of two triangles are equal. That is, for triangle ABC and triangle DEF, the corresponding sides are equal. That is, the corresponding side of AB is DE, so this must be equal to this, and for AC the corresponding side is DF, which must be equal, and the corresponding side BC and EF must be equal in correspondence. The corresponding sides are equal, and secondly, the corresponding angles are equal. The second case is the corresponding angles. Now that the corresponding sides are equal, next comes the corresponding angles. Angle A equals angle D, angle B equals angle E, angle C equals angle F. Is how we understand the corresponding angles of the two triangles being equal. this equals this, this equals this, and this equals this. So the two triangles are congruent under these two conditions. Congruency of two triangles is based on corresponding sides of the two triangles being equal and the corresponding angles of the two triangles being equal out here. Congruency defined through the symbol. Is how we understand the two triangles congruent. Congruency of triangles.